Well, hey y'all, welcome to a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And what I got for you today is a great old big can of something I've never seen before. Now, it's from the Victoria Brewing, which Victoria makes cervezas, and I have tried them, and it's been a long time ago. But what it says on the can here, it says it's well, I got to get it turned right where I can see the dadgum thing. It says brewed and canned by Cervecería Modelo Nava Mexico. So this is a Modelo product, but it's Victoria. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Beer with natural flavor and certified colors. So what I've got for you today is a Vicky Chamoy. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Chamoy. Vicky Chamoy. Chela Chigona con Chamoy y Tamarindo, I guess. But yo no habla español. So I just kind of got to do the best I can. I can pronounce some Spanish words, and my wife, she can partially speak Portuguese, but that's a little bit different from Spanish. But anyway, we're going to try this today. Now, it says on here, let's see, government warning, all that kind of good garbage. That gummit, where does it say that? It's a 3.5% ABV. Alright, so this is a beer with natural flavor, or beer with natural flavor and certified colors. So it's got certified colors in it. Tells me it's going to have a tint of some kind. Probably red would be my guess, or a pinkish type tint. And it don't say on here. I mean, it says Chela Chinonga con Chamoy y Tamarindo. I don't know, but it kind of sounds like a chelada a little bit. So I'm assuming it's going to be similar to a chelada. And I've had several of those, and at first I wouldn't try them. You couldn't pay me to try them. And then my wife bought a 6-pack of the darn thing, so I didn't have much choice. And I actually thought they were pretty good. I was surprised. Anyway, we're gonna try this Vicky Chamoy today on a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. Now, before I brought the can in here, I have had these before where it has a lot of sediment in the bottom of it, and it does not say shake the can, but I did gently roll this can around good before I brought it in here, so hopefully we got some of that good stuff mixed up in there. All right, see what we got. Yep, it's got a pinkish tint. I thought it probably would since it said certified colors. Well, it just smells like beer, but that's got a lot more head on it than the others I've tried, other cheladas. Now, it doesn't say this is a Chamoy. I don't know the damn difference between a Chamoy and a chelada, but anyway, let's try it head. Listen at it. You can hear it clearly. Really fuzzing, but I'm going to try it before it goes away. Is a tamarindo, is that orange? I don't know, but this kind of has an orange type flavor to it just a little bit, which is kind of strange. I wasn't expecting that. Like I say, I don't speak Spanish. I don't know. I know some Spanish words, but I don't know. It has an orange type flavor, and I'm thinking it might be tangerine, orange, I don't know. I don't know what Chamoy is. Now it shows on here, that may be an orange right there on the thing. It may be an orange right there, and that looks like, I don't have any idea. And it's got some peppers. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, it don't make no dadgum difference. We're going to drink it anyway. Vicky Chamoy. 3.5% ABV. So, it's kind of ugly. It looks like a mater juice. A real thin mater juice. It's not very attractive, eye appealing or anything like that, in my opinion. but the head had a little bit of orange type flavor to it, but that and beer. It was like orange and beer. It was kind of strange. And something else. The aroma just kind of smelled like beer, but the flavor of the head that was there had a little bit of a orange and something else. So let's give this stuff a shot here. Let's see what we got. This Vicky Chamoy is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own damn way, just like I do. Cheers. That is very strange. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It does not taste bad. It just tastes different. I'm getting a very little of an ale or cerveza or beer type flavor. I'm getting some, but it's mostly like a cross between an orange and a tomato. That's what it tastes like to me, y'all. Cross between an orange and a tomato. And it's not unpleasant. It sounds gross. A cross between an orange and tomato sounds disgusting, but it's actually quite pleasant. And it's got just a ever so slight tinge of spicy hotness in the finish. Just very, very light and mild. It's very strange. A very strange flavored drink. I am going to, I've got a lot left in this can, y'all. This is a 24 ounce can. 24 fluid ounces of this stuff. Man, that's a lot. But I've got a lot left in there. I'm going to give it another little swish before I pour it, because I just gently rolled the can before I opened it. And you can see around the top of the glass there, the stuff that was left over from the head. So I'm assuming that there'll be a lot more once I get this thing swished. See if I can pour some more. A little bit of fizz there. I may have made it a little bit darker. I don't know if y'all can tell or not. It looks like maybe a little bit. But I've got no complaints over this. It tastes good. It's not something I drink every day or every week for that matter. But one every now and then, I could probably pick up a 24 ounce can of this every once in a while and drink. I think I give $3.50 for this can. And it's a 3.5% ABV, so I basically gave a dollar per alcohol fluid ounce. Whatever. All right, so if any of y'all speak habla español, if you could translate chela chigona con chamoy y tamarindo, can you tell me what that means? I could probably look it up on the internet, but hell, I'd rather have y'all tell me if you know. Get some interaction from my viewers, the one or two of you that are out there. I got about 2 or 3 viewers. I got a little over 800 subscribers, but I've only have, like 20 something views on my videos, so whatever, it don't matter to me. I just enjoy doing this. I love y'all, and I appreciate the ones that do watch. Score wise, I'm gonna score it a B plus. It's not typically something I would drink on a regular basis, but it is pleasant enough. It's good. I'll put it that way. So if you're ever out and about and you see this Vicky Chamoy, give it a shot. You ain't never. Especially if you like the chiladas or something like that. This is different. This is different from the chiladas. It does not have the spice. It has just a little bit in the finish, but most of the chiladas I've had have quite a bit more spiciness to them, and I really like that. This is very, very mild with the spice in the finish. And it's not as tomatoey as the chiladas. Now it's like I said before, it's like orange and tomato. But the orange kind of overpowers the tomato just a little bit, so the acidity of the tomato doesn't really come through. It's more of the acidity of the citrus is coming through a little bit more. But together you can kind of detect both the orange and the tomato, but the orange is just a little bit more prevalent. And hell, it might not have orange in it. I'm just assuming that because that looks like an orange, and I'm thinking tamarindo might be orange or something like that. I don't know. But that's what it reminds me of, orange or tangerine with tomato, and it's pleasant enough. I think B plus is a fair score for it. So, all right, y'all, that's been a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday. I got another Tennessee brew, and it's one that I don't think I've done before. It's my little brother got me a 6-pack of them of what I'm going to do for my birthday, and it's a brew out of Nashville. So. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. Cheers.